up? What's up? It's Miss Tiki SheGoHard, and we in SheGoHard Studios with my boy Contraband.
What's up?
Man, you been on the grind, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, just came back. And shout out to Southside Click. You know what I mean, just got through killing the performance over there. You feel me, man? Shout out to everybody that was in the building. You feel me? I mean, like it was real, real good for the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you went to the Because networking event too, huh?
Oh yeah, man. I had to, man. Me and Because, man, we go back since the Buzz Ball. So like, just seeing everybody again. It was real cool.
Yeah. So, with everything going on and everybody on the grind right now, mid-pandemic, how do you feel the pandemic helped you?
Honestly, with the pandemic situation, it's like the people who made it out of the pandemic, I mean, those are like the real grinders, like the real hustlers and shit like that. Like, everybody should have came out of the, pandemic with like a new start and a new lease on life. Because like everything, appreciation. Cause like everything, like if pandemic ain't teach you anything else, the pandemic should have taught you that like, man, you gotta get up and you gotta go get it. Cause like you can't wake up and everything can just be gone.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta wake up and go get it. And like during the pandemic, I decided to grind even harder.
Okay. So what music did you release in the last year?
Man, I just got through dropping an album. So last year I had dropped EP. Now like I just got through dropping an album. The album had came out on October the 8th. I mean critically acclaimed masterpiece. And when I say critically acclaimed, I don't mean like people down the street from me. Like no, I mean like critically acclaimed like articles and like people who do like raves and reviews on albums, they call it a masterpiece.
So, Dope Tales. Man, the title itself says a lot.
It is the tales from a dope ass nigga.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Rasta Bell, man. He came through with that Dope Tales hook, and it just made it official.
Okay, so this you on the cover?
Yeah. I couldn't tell you how old I was, but that's me.
Okay. So you started off with Jump Off the Porch,
Yeah.
How old were you when you jumped off the porch?
Man, I want to say, man, as soon as it come down to it, like, I see everything from my own eyes now. Because, like, growing up, people, they try to shield your eyes from shit. But then once you see everything for your own eyes, like, then you can really, really see for what it is. And then eventually, that's why I developed this attitude, like, like, telling me something is one thing. Like, you got to show me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you from?
I'm from the east side. East side Houston. East side
Okay.
Houston, Texas. I mean, shout out to C. King. I mean, North Shore. I mean, Channelview, all up and through there. You feel me? I was everywhere.
Okay. You have 15 tracks on this album, or 15 selections. Like, what producers that you work with on the album?
Actually, I made the beats. Like, not too many people know that, like, I produce, but I made the beats. And I'm not saying that, like, I don't know any good producers, because, like, it is a track on there that was made by Southern and Tez Lamont.
Okay.
You feel me? So, like, I was blessed, to run into great producers and shit. But, like, even since I was young, like, I had to, like, produce for myself.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, this album right here was, like, really, like, was like one of the things that I chose to do the beats from start to finish on. I could have had outside producers, but I just chose to.
Have you produced for other people?
Not yet. I want to.
Okay.
Not yet. I mean, like, there's a couple people that I want to engineer for me, that I want to produce for. I engineered for a couple of people.
Okay.
I engineered for the whole Afghanistan movement that was going down and shit. You feel me? Like, so I engineered for a lot of people.
Okay.
But like, as far as like dead beats for them, not yet.
All right. So that's in the near future.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Okay.
For sure.
Man, we might should go. I might have to get some from you. We do an all female cipher that's coming out in 2022, and we use different producers. So maybe we'll feature Contraband beat. We'll get it done. So number 2 on the track, For Real.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Right.
Featuring Stunt T.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Stunt. Like we used to work together. So I liked his style. So I told the nigga, I was like, bro, I got a beat that me and you would sound good on. You feel me? And when we got up in the studio, like he was more or less on some stuff like, okay, Biggs, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? But that's like the opposite of how I do my features with people. You feel me? Like I don't get a person and then try to direct them into what they doing. Like nah. Like I hear you, I like what you got going, then I'll be like, oh yeah, I got something that can fit with what you had. So for real, like as far as like the singing and all of that is concerned, like everybody say it kind of sound like some Future turn up. And I mean like a lot of that was like Stunt. You feel me? That's the reason why I wanted him to come on the hook first.
Okay. We gonna play For Real,
Yeah.
right quick. That's number 2 on the album.
Yeah.
And let everybody know where they can, download it.
Oh yeah, man, y'all can most definitely go get it, man. It's out there on all platforms, you know what I mean? Apple Music, Spotify, you know what I mean? Tidal, it's streaming everywhere, man. Shout out to all my followers on Spotify. Shout out to the people who've been streaming it on Spotify. Like, so far we got like 10,000 streams for that album. You feel me? So like, yeah. So like, it's really doing good. Like, I'm actually in the work of like trying to do some, get some partnerships going and stuff with Spotify and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, this is Contraband, For Real, featuring Stunt T.
Yeah.
I got the gas, if you ready, can, and I bought the tag for real. She shake that ass, if you brought the bag, and keep it stand for real. Get you some money, bro, nigga going outside for real. Get you some money, bro, nigga going outside for real. And we got the cash for real, and we got it still for real. Chopper hit a nigga like Holyfield. Be careful, cause all my niggas bustin' that whip. What you need, we got bags for real. Back in the back, yeah, we serving for real. Remember them days I was playing the field, and now nigga really ballin' for real. Get you some money, bro, niggas up, they got something to say. Yeah, keep it 100. What are you doing? You ain't getting paid. Fuck every nigga who hate. Get the glasses on like my name was Bill Gates. I come to the money like no break. Figuring out about bitch shit, so this shit so easily. Fuck on the hoe, she ain't leaving me. Checking on egg, I got purple P. Ain't punching no clock, but it's work on me. Ooh, I see the future, high, bro. I had the future. You getting the money, salute you. Fuck out the swords of you. So let's get to it. If you find like you taking, let's do it. Trying to make my account master. We came a long way from trapping the Buicks. And now a nigga don't use the music and it's bumping for real. For real, but still, got it on the low for the low if you really need that for real. I got the gas, if you got the cash, and I bought the tag for real. She shake that ass, and brought the bag, and keep it stand for real. Get you some money, bro, nigga going outside for real. Get you some money, bro, nigga going outside for real. We got the cash for real, and we got it still for real. Chopper hit a nigga like Holyfield. Be careful, cause all my niggas bustin' that whip. What you need, we got bags for real. Back at the back, yeah, we serving for real. Remember them days I was playing the field, and now nigga really ballin' for real. Yeah, y'all slippin', might need you a wheel. All my niggas, they was dressed to kill. You niggas actin' that we do this for real. Just real life, boy. Yeah, I never been since a 89. 29 bottles and 29. 29 drinking with 29s. I'm turning this shit into cop bottles. Tane told me that cash rules. Tryna take something you a down for. Make music, no Pro Tools. When that chopper sing like Ja Rule. Street sweep, I ain't talking about a damn room. So correct your pitch like auto-tune. Pop me on top of the bed tide. Your baby, my bitch is security. Hold up. I'm whipping the trail like a horse store. I want the bad hoe. Fucking they kick out the bad doors. I do this shit you can't afford. Oh, I'm in the fat lane. Yeah, I want a cat lane. I'm falling on propane. I got to get it, if you like the cash, and I'm on the tag. She shake that ass, if you rock the bag, and keep you a stand. Get you some money, bro, nigga going outside. Get you some money, bro, nigga going outside.
Okay, you got videos out for every song on the album?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, just about, because it originally started with the EP. Me and my boy Bob Visuals, we was locked in like throughout the whole pandemic. And like, I want to say in 8 months I dropped 6 videos.
Okay.
8 months, 6 videos.
So what other songs on here you drop videos for? or one that's one of your favorites?
As far as videos, that No Letting Go video to me was like the livest one because like it showed a vibe, in my element. You know, I like different videos for different reasons. You know, I like One Way to Swing because you know it reminded me of that old town. H-Town shit, you feel me? But then again, I like No Letting Go because like everybody played a part and everybody executed in their part. So, you know, I really can't pinpoint like which one is my exact favorite, to be honest with you.
All of them.
Yeah, just about all of them.
Did you work with a specific videographer or who shot your videos?
All my videos, except the one that I just dropped, is from Viral Visuals. My boy Viral Visuals. Shout out to my boy, man. Like he was with me since jump off the porch on down. You feel me? The latest one that I got that just dropped was Put It On Me featuring Saka, and Fuego did it. He another cat from up out of the city, man. Homie nice.
Okay. So you got some hitters on here. Since you put it out, what are fan favorites?
Fan favorites? Man, One Way to Swing. The city love that. Like when I go out and I perform, I know, okay, I gotta do One Way to Swing. Like One Way to Swing is not whether or not I'm gonna perform it. The question is, what song am I gonna perform with One Way to Swing?
Okay.
You feel me? Like, okay, so I gotta look at the crowd like, okay, man, it's mostly like hood niggas in the crowd. Like, okay, man, I do Money Man. Okay, man, the ladies in the crowd too. I can pull Go to Your Head, or I can pull out, one of the reggae joints. I did it on purpose so I can have a little bit of something for everybody.
Okay.
You know?
So the reggae joint.
The reggae joint, there's No Letting Go. It was the vibe on that one that I liked.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to make sure we definitely double back and pull that one up. But No Letting Go, One Way to Swing is two of my favorites when I listen to the whole thing. And for real. But Ops, the interlude, tell me about that.
Now, originally, that came together because, oddly enough, like, I'm a student of the game. So sometimes I just sit up, get high, and, like, I'll watch, like, old music stuff. Mm-hmm. So basically, the instrument that I used on there, it was a lute by this musician named Jackie something. I forgot what's his name. But he was like a famous lute player. The lute is like basically a guitar, but in the 16th, 17th century, like during like Shakespearean times and shit like that. It was basically like the guitar, but it had a bent neck. Like it had a bent neck on the back of it. And I remember watching it. It was like the historical like British network channel. I've been watching it on YouTube, and I remember hearing. I was like, "Yo, that's live."
Okay.
And I was like, "Yo, that sound like something that I can really mess with." So like, I heard the beat. Boom, boom. I put it together. I put the bass line and then the flutes and stuff on it. Yeah. And like, I wanted it to be an interlude because like, to me. That was like a personal song. It might not resonate with everybody, but the people who do mess with it, they're like, okay, bet, I see what he did. You feel me?
Okay. Your team, you got a team that supports you, like you want to give a shout out to that really, was with you on this grind?
Man, shout out to the team. And honestly, man, like when I say a team, like even if you're not a part of Contraband Music Group, I still consider you as a part of my team. You feel me? Now like my videographers is my team. My little bros and shit. The people, who come and pull up, and like my photographers and stuff like that. That is my team. My team is anybody who want to see me win. To be honest with you, hell, Big Cuz is a part of my team because Big Cuz want to see me win. You feel me? Texas Plug is a part of my team because they want to see me win. So, like, it's not necessarily like, all right, man, you CBMG, you part of the team. Nah, it's like, bro, like, you fuck with me, you a part of the team.
Real talk.
Yeah.
What makes you go so hard? Do you have family or kids that just, or something that just drives you to keep pushing?
Yeah, I got a little girl. But to be honest with you, it's just really just a sheer love for music. That is what pushes me. I mean, growing up, I was always that person that somebody always told me something I couldn't do. Like, oh, you think I can't do what? I bet. And then I come back and I already had it done. I mean, like, but it's just like my sheer love for music. Like, it really ain't nothing else. That's what makes me go so hard. Just my sheer passionate and love for music. You feel me?
That's what's up. Growing up on the east side, how was growing up for you?
I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, me coming up on the east side, maybe it's just I ain't know it was crazy, but, like, I think, like, I became an adult before it really just got too crazy on the east side, you feel me? For the most part, growing up, you know, like, if you mind your business, you know what I mean, you alright, you feel me? And that's how it was growing up in every place I went to, because, like I said, like, I'm on the east side, so we really ain't no walking distance from the north side. You feel me? I remember walking down Homestead, Acres Home, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like, I remember, like, walking back and forth, you know what I mean, to, like, Mason, Tidwell and shit when I was a little kid. Like, I know that area. You feel me? Like, I ain't never felt in fear for my life, you know what I mean? Because I always mind my business. I mean, that's one thing I could say. Like, before it got too crazy, like, if you was just to mind your business, probably nothing happened to you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, man, a lot of rappers, man,
Yeah.
somebody just got stabbed from California.
Yeah.
Man, it make it seem like it's not safe for rappers. How you feel about safety out here on the ground like this?
Yeah, I mean, you feel me? But now I'm not saying that I'm not pointing no fingers at nobody. But one thing I will say is that, like, some rappers, they do be putting themselves in positions. You feel me? And I just be wondering, like, bro, like sometimes with some rappers, it's like, man, you just have to move a little bit smarter than that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Once
like,
you get to a certain level, you gotta move
yeah, like, you
differently.
just gotta move a little bit smarter than that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like, I'm in a position now where, like, you know, like, I mean, I can walk around and do it. Like, I walk around places with my jewelry. You feel me? Like, I walk up and down the street with fucking jewelry on. Say if I'm at a show, I'll walk across the street with my jewelry on. Like, I ain't never worried about my life having jewelry on. But did this too. Sometimes, like, it can be your name. Because sometimes it's probably not as much about him actually being mad at you personally.
Right.
It might just be like, oh man, if I do this to this nigga, I get I get a little recognition because everybody know who this nigga is. So if I take this nigga jewelry and then post this nigga shit up, everybody gonna know that this is his, and then I'm gonna get some clout from that shit. That could really be sometimes, man.
I mean, it is a cloud era. You know, everybody
Yeah, unfortunately.
trying to get some clout. But man, Dope Tales out right now. You pushing it. You out here in the streets. You got your merch. You got your promotional material. How you feel it's doing? You dropped it in October. You know, we coming up on the end of the year.
Right. I actually feel great about me dropping it when I did. Cause like everybody dropping a album like right before the year is over with.
Right.
Like I decided like, okay, let me drop it in October. You feel me? And give them some time before they get into the new year. You feel me? So like I'm glad that I did that. I'm glad that I dropped it when I dropped it. I mean, as far as the reactions, like I've been loving the reactions. I've been loving the reactions. Like NOLA magazine, man, shout out to Up Release. You feel me? Like a lot of articles and this shout out to my New Jersey plug got there, man. Salsa Belly TV. You feel me? Like everybody been digging it. I mean, you feel me? And like this is everybody from like other states. This is everybody from like other states and shit like that. You feel me? So like I appreciate the fact that like everybody fucking with me.
Man, definitely. You definitely got some hot tracks from, you know, top to bottom, and these, you know, in this day and time, not many people are putting out full length albums, and you came with it, so salute to you on the release.
It wasn't easy at all. You feel me? Like performed each different song individually just to see what the reaction would be, and then I decide whether or not to keep it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like when I recently just went out there for Dallas for Fleet Week, you feel me? Like that's what I did. Like I performed my album, but I had 2 different days, 5 interviews, 3 shows. And on all 3 of them shows, I performed different songs.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the same song. So like a DJ probably heard this song, but I'm gonna perform this song. And then the DJ gonna be like, damn nigga, I ain't never heard that song before. That hoe go hard. Like, oh man, this right here go hard. Boom, I'm gonna hit y'all with another set of songs on the next day, you feel me? So then when I come back and tell them, be like, hey man, all them songs that I did on the same album. Like, what? Like, yeah, bro, it ain't no different mixtapes or different what you call it, bro. All that is on the same album. And then once they realize, oh yeah, that album go hard. Because that's the reaction that I want.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, man, I appreciate you for coming to sit down in SheGoHard Studios with your girl today, man. It is definitely, the whole album is a vibe. And y'all make sure y'all go download Dope Tales, the album. It's on everything, Tidal, Spotify, Apple. You know, go to YouTube and look at all the videos. If you click the playlist, you will be able to see all of the videos for this album. So go ahead and, you know, go there. Anything, man, I want to ask you, if there was advice you could give to any artist coming up or that's out there on the grind, what would it be?
Man, ownership and research. Because that's what you're looking at right now. Ownership and research. That's pretty much it. You feel me? Like, once you do your research and once you got it under control and like you know what you're doing, like you have a more clearer understanding of what you're trying to do. You feel me? Like any aspect of life that you're in, you gotta do research and learn everything about it that you gotta learn. So like you can be able to go to that next step. You feel me? So that's why I encourage everybody, like, man, do research and make sure you own your shit.
For real, for real. Man, Country Band here on SheGoHard Radio. We're about to check out some more tracks on the album. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Instagram at Contraband Biggs. And make sure you put the underscore, Contraband underscore Biggs. And we'll make sure we put a link in the description. So y'all check out the album. We're about to go to another song.
Cool in that picture. You know an Afro label hit me up trying to sign me?
Man, that's what's up.
I'm not an Afro artist.
But it sounds, but this sounds like the songs that they make.
Just because I'm coming for the buzz, she coming for the touch, I'm coming for the rub. It's a lot of sexy ladies all up in this club. Yeah, you the only girl a nigga tryna really buzz. God, I'm nice, so ain't no need for me to rush. Take her home and get your way to let it go. Mercy, mercy on me. The way that she throw that body on me. Girl, you're so sexy, sexy, sexy. Keep running on me, keep whining on me, keep vibing on me. Can't believe my eyes, she wants to be the whole night. The way she move it was a hell of a sight. Oh no, she got me going over my door. Oh no, I can't believe it. Oh, can't believe my eyes. Every time she comes, she make me hypnotize. I'm looking at her every time she walk by, she walk by. No, no, I can't believe it. No, I can't believe it. Touch. I do not know why I love it so much. Roll on the floor, dancing like it's just us. And if it's just your song to the DJ, turn up. Keep a backward on me, about to go all it up. Roll 4 and the 12, that's an 8th in my cup. Watching the mama go and wind it up. Take her back to the crib, now she grinding me up.
leaving.